Hey friends, welcome back to another workout. Today we're doing strength and conditioning with a jump rope and a pair of dumbbells. So let's get into our warm-up. Start with a nice big inhale, reach up overhead, fold forward as you exhale. On your next way up, grab one wrist, bring it over to one side, and then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Just switch a couple of times each way. Next, you're gonna just sway side to side, keeping your elbows up, and you can pivot that back foot toward the direction that you're facing. From here, you'll hinge forward slightly. We're gonna go for some IYTs. So just thinking of the letter I as you lift your arms up, and then Y, and then T. So each time you raise your arms up, you wanna think about squeezing those shoulder blades at the top. Next, we're gonna get into some air squats and then up into a calf raise. So you'll squat down as you stand, get into that calf raise to get those legs nice and warmed up. From there, we're gonna get into some hinging. So sending those hips back, keeping a slight bend in the knees and keeping your back parallel to the ground. You should feel a nice stretch in the back of the legs here, making sure to think about engaging your glutes and hamstrings as you stand back up each time. All right, don't hate me, but we are gonna go into some walkouts. So you're gonna walk out into a plank and then walk your hands back to meet your feet, opening up your hips at the top. On your next walkout, hold that plank and we're gonna go for some mountain climbers here. Keeping that plank, we're gonna transition into shoulder taps. So you're just gonna tap that opposite shoulder, bring that hand back down and switch. From here, we're gonna bring our feet wide, sit into a squat, bring it back down to a plank, and keep that going. These are half burpees. We're only doing a couple. You've got it. All right, warm up is done. And for today's workout, we are gonna have 3 rounds of 9 movements. We have 40 seconds of work per movement, 20 seconds of rest, and 45 seconds of rest in between our rounds. Today's workout is more endurance-based, meaning you don't have to go very heavy with weight, and I want you to just try to keep a nice steady pace with each movement. First up, we are going to jump rope. So if you don't have a jump rope, have no fear. You can just mimic the motion and pretend as if you do have one. All right, get ready for round 1. If you do need a modification for the jump rope, you can go ahead and do calf raises instead. Either way, just make sure you're going at a nice steady pace that you feel you can maintain for 40 seconds, and of course, focus on your breathing. Next, we're going to be getting into front squats. So the purpose today is to get as many as you can in the 40 seconds while also just maintaining a pace that feels comfortable for you. A few things I want you to keep in mind here. Inhale as you go down into your squat, exhale as you stand. Make sure you're keeping your chest up and pushing your knees out as you stand, engaging those glutes. Next, we have a push press. You're going to start with your dumbbells on your shoulders, pressing them up overhead, but driving through your legs. So you're not doing a full squat, you're just getting a little bit of momentum from the legs to push those weights overhead. This is a great movement if you are trying to progress in your shoulder presses and get up to heavier weight, because you are using your lower body to help drive the weight up, as opposed to just doing a strict overhead press. Next, we have one of my all-time favorite movements, an RDL, right into that high pull. So you're hinging forward, driving up through the back of your legs as you stand, and pulling those weights up nice and high. A few key things to think about here are going to be to keep those weights nice and close to your body and make sure that your elbows are always higher than your wrists for that pull. Okay, next up we have, again, one of my all-time favorite movements that I know not everybody loves, but we are going to get into sprawl. So you're going to hop back into a plank, bring your feet back up toward your hands, and open your hips at the top. If you feel like this movement is too advanced for you, you can modify. Instead of hopping back with both feet, you can step 1 foot back at a time to get into your plank, and then step 1 foot forward and then open your hips at the top. Remember, for all of these movements, go at your own pace and focus on your breathing. You've got this. For our next movement, we're going to channel our inner yogi. We're going to be doing down dog toe taps. So you'll start in a plank, reach back toward that opposite ankle or thigh, back into your plank, and then switch to the other side. Next up, we have one of my least favorite movements, push-ups. But if you aren't good at something, it probably means you need to work on it. So here we are. I am doing a modified version, as you can see, and then eventually I do go down to my knees. So just take whichever option works for you. A couple of key things to keep in mind when doing push-ups are to have your shoulders directly over your wrists and press your fingertips into the ground so that you're not dumping all of your weight into your wrists. Also, I like to think inhale on my way down and exhale as I press up. All right, next we are going to get into glute bridges. So you're going to lie on your back, bring your feet in close toward your glutes, about hip width apart, toes pointed forward. And if you'd like, you can add a dumbbell onto your hips for a little extra challenge. You're going to drive up through your glutes, squeezing at the top, and then lower back down. For our final movement of this round, we're going to get into sit-ups. We have a couple of options here. If you want the extra challenge, you can hold a weight like I am overhead as you sit up. Otherwise, you can use your arms as momentum to help you sit up to a seated position. If that's too much, feel free to do a regular crunch. So if you are going to do a crunch, you're going to place your hands behind your head and then just slightly lift up as far as you can, breathing and engaging those abs. Congratulations, you've completed round 1. Take some time, grab some water, towel off, catch your breath, and then we are going to get into round 2. All right, in 20 seconds, we are going to get started with round 2. Again, our first movement is going to be jump rope. So grab your jump rope if you have one. Otherwise, you can mimic the motion or do your calf raises to modify. As you continue through these next 2 rounds, don't forget that breath. Anytime that you are coming down or releasing from a movement, you want to think you're going to inhale, and anytime that you're exerting force, like pushing overhead, you're going to exhale. So really try to pair these movements with your breath. Just a friendly reminder that to modify these sprawls if needed would be to step out into the plank and then step back up, opening the hips at the top as opposed to hopping back and forward. In this moment, I wanted to give up, but I did not. So you should not either. You're almost there, just under 10 seconds left of these push-ups. round 2 is done. Amazing job. Only one left to go. Make sure you grab some water, take some deep breaths, and get ready for round 3. It's time to grab that jump rope and get ready for our first movement starting in 15 seconds. Here we go. Last round, best round. You've got this. I know you might have a little voice in your head telling you to give up and stop this workout, but you are more than halfway through your final round if you've made it this far. Don't give up, you can do it. One thing I like to do when I get tired from doing push-ups is lean back into a child's pose in between each rep. That way I continue to move and I'm not stopping for too long. So feel free to try this option if you're starting to really feel weak with those push-ups. We're almost there, you can do it. I don't know if you realized, but this is the last movement of the workout today. You're almost done. Last 40 seconds of work. Congratulations, you have completed today's workout. Amazing job. Give yourself a high five and take some time to catch your breath before we go into some mat stretches. We're gonna just start with a nice good morning stretch here, so you can reach your arms up overhead, extend the legs fully, and just take a few deep breaths. From there, you can hug your right knee in toward your chest, roll out that right ankle a couple times each direction, and then go ahead and cross the right leg over to the left for a nice spinal twist. Slowly bring that leg back to center, and we're going to switch to the opposite side, hugging in that left knee, rolling out the left ankle a couple times each direction. And once you're ready, you can bring that left leg across for a spinal twist. Good. Slowly bring it back to center. We're going to plant both feet on the mat. Take your right leg up, crossing that right ankle on top of the left thigh for a figure 4 stretch. If that's enough there, feel free to stay, or if you want a deeper stretch, you can hug that left thigh in toward you. Just make sure your head, neck, and shoulders are staying relaxed. You can release whichever option you took, and we're going to take the same thing on the other side. Good. Slowly releasing from there. Next, we're going to sit up with your legs straight out in front of you. Take a nice big inhale, reach up overhead. Exhale, fold it forward just as far as you can comfortably. It's okay if your knees are bent here or if you can't quite reach your feet. Just focus on taking some deep breaths and feeling that stretch in the back of the legs. When you're ready, you can slowly roll it back up. We're going to place our feet to touch for a butterfly stretch. You can slightly press down on your knees to feel a deeper stretch on those inner thighs. And from here, we're going to shift it around for a child's pose. So sitting back toward your heels, your arms will be out in front of you. Take a few deep breaths once you get there. And we're going to walk those arms over to the right, feeling a nice stretch in the left side body. And slowly walk those arms over to the left, feeling a stretch in the right side body. Good. From there, walk it back to center. You're going to shift forward, send your hips down toward the mat, opening up the chest. We're just here for a breath or two, and then you're going to shift back into a downward dog. Feel free to pedal out your legs to stretch the calves a couple of times. And once you're ready from there, you can make your way to standing by walking your hands back to meet your feet and slowly rolling back up. Great job today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.